Welcome back, APCSA students. All right, in this video, we're going to continue with the string array tester and string array methods program. We're going to work on the addAnS method. So as it sounds, it pulls each element out of the array and it adds an S at the end. So when we go to string array methods, we can see the description of the method here. And here is all we are passed is the array. And so we're going to get each word out of the array and we want to add an S to it. So I don't need to count anything, but I do need my loop. And why not, don't we have one up here we can just copy, right? Right, sure, let's just copy this one and change it. I don't know that we return anything here. Is this a void method? It is. So this is a void method. We don't return any value. So remember, this tells you the type of variable or type of value that is returned from the method. So nothing's going to be returned. So I can go ahead and get rid of this return. I can traverse my array. Now on this one, I'm not going to be able to get the string. Well, I could get the string out. I can get the string out, but in order to change what's there, and I'm supposed to put an S on everything. So instead of cartoon, it's going to be cartoons, car, cars, cell phones, trees, barns, houses. So all of those words are going to get an S added to the end. So here I've gotten the word. To change it, I have got to use that bracket notation with an equal sign. There's no way around that with strings. So I want to put a new value in here. What is the new value I want to put in? And why don't we see if we can get rid of this just a little bit, just get a little more comfortable with, just work with the array element. So here's the array element I want to change, and it's going to get the new value of the old array element plus the letter S, just like that. Now remember, this side is going to be evaluated first. So it will get the word cartoon right here. It will concatenate the S onto it to get cartoons, and then that element will be written over with cartoons. That's it. That is it. So here we can see all of our original array values all have S's on the end after this method. We called that method here, and we called that method here. And yes, this is part of the method called to. This is the class name, but this is the method name. So that's why I'm just highlighting that part. What is important to recognize, to appreciate, is that what's actually being passed here when I say, here, look at the things array. What I'm actually passing is the memory address of that things array. And so when I come in here, this gets the memory address of the things array. So we don't know, we're pointing to someone else's array here. So when I change array in here, I am changing things from here, and normally that doesn't happen between methods, right? They kind of, you have your stuff, I have my stuff, but here we're getting access to something, which is both powerful and also, when we don't want something to be changing our data, it's something we need to be aware of. But here it is serving our purpose as well, that we are able to change the contents of the array with the method by passing that information. So we'll continue to revisit that throughout the year. It's a big concept to grasp and to appreciate and understand. So that is it. All right, happy coding.